Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as the Tunisian pirates. The Tunisian Thievery campaign is the proper title. So we just had the Shadow Kingdom event happen and I didn't get a pop-up about it. I don't remember seeing it, probably because we're not Catholic. But what that did is actually really good for us. Now Genoa is no longer in the Empire, which means that Austria won't defend them. They are allied to Lithuania, but Lithuania only has 2 reasons right now to defend them because they're 600 ducats in debt. The Ottomans are actually even more in debt now than they used to be. They're at 1,700 ducats, but they're willing to defend Morocco. So we can't do anything about that just yet. And we're kind of in a holding pattern right now. We're trying to stabilize the nation a little bit. I should probably take the time to do like estates and stuff. Like the Ulema control more land than they need to. It's probably about time to revoke, like, say, this province here. The Ulema are at exactly 60% right now, which is actually useful for conversion, but only if Sidon is controlled by the Ulema, and I don't think that it is. It is not, because it's not an estate, because we can't finish the territorial core into a real core. So yeah, there's no real issue in doing that. We do have 15 states now with 1 territory. Aleppo, the Aleppo territory. 20 development with 1 province. That's got to be you, right? That's the Aleppo state. Yes. Is that the only province in that state? No, that's all of these. Okay, so we're going to want to make that into a state eventually, but we're going to gain some state slots fairly soon. Let's go back and we're going to revoke some territory from the Ulema then. 1.3%. This will take their territory down to 12%, which is still too much. How's the autonomy look here? 25% is perfect time to do it. So we're going to revoke this. It'll make them a little bit less happy. That's okay. Same thing here. This will take them down to 10.8. Their loyalty goes down a little bit. This is also the Ulema, but this one's worth a lot. I don't think we can take that from them. This one would take them down to 8.2, which is too little. And this is about as much as land we can revoke from them. The Emirs, they currently have 12%, and they only need 10. Again, we could do like some of this crap territory down here, but I think the autonomy is still pretty high in a lot of them. So the Emirs, what about Figwig? How's that one looking? Still horrible, god-awful, 82%, my goodness. Tirana is at 80% autonomy. Just realized how hungry I am, man. I need to, like, go order a pizza. Wait, that's not true. I have pizza. I already have pizza. Yay, I have pizza. What if we did this? What if we revoked, like, I know for sure, like, Bizerte is going to be, like, 0% autonomy. So what I'd prefer to do is actually revoke this from them, which will piss them off, decrease their loyalty down to 44%, so no rebellion. They'll demand more territory, but then let's give them territory over here that actually has bad autonomy. And that way, we're actually gaining a little bit of autonomy overall. Like, let's see. Bardia, 45%. Yeah, I think we'll give this to them. It's only 3 development. Is it even going to be enough? Almost. Not quite. Damn. I'm still going to give it to them anyway, because it's pretty crap autonomy. 34, 34. These ones I'd really kind of like to not do, actually. I'd like to give away Cyprus, but that is not an estate. According to this, they're actually at 10%, so maybe it rounded for me in the way that we would prefer. Okay, beyond that, do we want to lower autonomy anywhere is the other question. And I think the answer is maybe in Aures. Like the land that we inherited here. Like if we were to lower autonomy in these provinces, granted it's only 3335 development. It's pretty garbage development. I don't think we'd really have much of an issue with rebellion. Of course, it is, what, 30 years. 30 years of increased problems. I mean, they're full cores already. It's probably worth it. I think I'm going to do it. And we're just going to have to hope that we don't have too big of an issue here. We do have some unrest here, though, now. So I'll have to deal with that at some point. Park armies there on occasion, that kind of thing. But I need to do everything I can to try to make this country solvent. And one of those things may be ditching our last fort, possibly in Tlemcen. For now, let's let the game run for a bit. So, right, we're fabricating on Genoa, which is actually going to... No, we're not. We should be, though, because they're not part of the Empire. So, yes. Build spy network on Genoa. We try to take over Chios. It's a trading post. It's not an actual estuary, so we won't have anything there. And in 95, I think it was, is when we can raid again. February of 95. I need to kill this last Berber. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed that I have to compete for loot. It would be so much better if I didn't. Okay, we have infantry. Our truce with you expires in 98. We don't want to attack Syria. I mean, I do, but I don't really want to backstab him just yet. He's worth more to us, I think, as an ally. He's holding the Ottomans at bay, which is good. The Ottomans have done horrible this game. They didn't really lose anything in that war with Hungary, but I think the real loser of this campaign is actually Poland. Because, like, Sweden did well, Castile's doing well, Brittany's actually doing surprisingly well. Are they allied to somebody that's going to keep them alive? Burgundy and France. Wow, you're allied to France? How? How did you swing that? How did France not decide that they wanted to conquer you? That's pretty fortuitous for you, actually. Anyway, so we've got our spy network efficiency here is good, and 35 for another claim. We'll just keep on claiming things. I think we'll claim Cairo next. Not that I mean, I just want it 26 development. I want it. Eventually it'll be useful to us. Also, we should probably pay attention to what states are already states. Cairo is not, so actually maybe we'd be better off going for some of this stuff. Like if I have to get a claim, it'd be better if we should take Damascus instead of Cairo. Although Cairo is their capital and it has that fort that we keep having to siege. This has a fort though too. Yeah, I think we'll fabricate on Damascus. You probably have a core on that, don't you? Yeah, we're gonna end up losing our relationship with Syria. If you ever thought it was permanent, then I don't know. You've never watched me play EU4. No alliance is permanent in this game for me. They're all temporary till I can backstab them, essentially. Mamlukian separatists, Gaza, Nablus, Damietta. Over here, defensive terrain at all? Inside on. So we'll stay inside on. Lose stability or lose ducats? We lose the ducats. Stinks that we have to take yet again another loan, but we are making money, which is weird. Burgundy's declared war on Liège. That's never ever happened ever. It's not true. It happens all the time. Hey, Ottomans, are you willing to defend them? 47 reasons now. He's paid off 600 of his ducats in debt. That's crap for me. So who can I even attack? I mean, I can't work my way down into Africa. At the moment, the Mamluks are incredibly weak, but I can't attack them. They are allied to Hejaz, who I can't get a claim on. We're rivaled to Morocco, who we can't attack. We're rivaled to Venice, who I do want to attack, but I can't really attack. We have a truce with the Mamluks. So our options are really just like attack Venice, who has still a fairly sizable naval force, 48 ships. These now 36 galleys. We have 4 heavies. And he's the type of nation, well, all AI nations are, that he'll have an admiral, so his navy will be stronger than you'd expect. We have more naval force limit, and we're making money, but we do have loans. So, I think probably the best thing to do right now is to continue to train troops as we get closer and closer to the force limit. Or sorry, to the max manpower cap. Got kicked out of the Mamluks again, that's unfortunate. We want to get our claim on Genoa. He only has 1 province over here. Then he's got his cores over there. But if I declare war on Genoa and we beat Genoa, I would definitely want to take Corsica from them. So that we can fabricate on everything in here. Genoa can't possibly have a strong navy. There's just no way. I mean, he's got his capital, which is valuable, sure, but Genoa's navy, he's got 3 galleys, and we've got 4 heavies, so... But we go to war with Genoa, we end up at war with Lithuania, possibly. It depends. Is Lithuania going to honor the call? They're not going to honor the call. So the second I get a claim right now, I could just fight Montferrat. Montferrat. Which is, Montferrat? Excuse me? Montferrat. I'm confused because I feel like it should be right here, and yet I don't see anything indicating his ally. Okay. There it is. I know it's not Montferrat. I just think it sounds funny. Why is it that it's pink instead of like... Oh, trade league. Gotcha. It's a trade league. It's not that it's an alliance. It's a trade league. Okay. That's why it's not blue. Okay. So we just need 20 spy network and we're good to go. Beyond that, you know, Ottomans, you rivaled Castile. If I rival Castile, can we be friends? Maybe? Maybe. It could happen. As long as I don't conquer Syria. I mean, he does want this sand, and I'm going to take land from Genoa right now, so it's unlikely that we can be friends, but very soon, I'm probably going to lose my eligibility to rival Venice or Morocco, in which case, or even the Mamluks possibly. I'll have to rival Castile or the Ottomans or France or something, in which case maybe our goals will align. It's possible. Okay, there goes National Epic. Let's train some more infantry. I would like to pay off my loans, but for now, I think we just need to infantry up a bit. Regular troops, not too many. We could build buildings. That's something that you can do in this game, I hear. I've not done it much, but apparently it's a thing. So we did conquer over here. It does make sense, I think, because this is a node that is upstream of us. It's the Safi node. The more power we have in the Safi node, the more money goes here. The more money that goes here, the more money leaves. However, 82% is being retained. How much do we have? I probably have very little, if any. I don't have any at all, do I? So who's pulling it forward? Aragon, Savoy, Genoa. It's just provincial trade power being transferred from downstream. That's all. Yeah, we got to move into that node. We need to get Ceuta or Tangiers or whatever they are. Ceuta. No, Tangiers is the one that I need. All right, let's get a claim on Genoa, on Chios, and then I think we actually just declare right now. Chios is a fort, so we need 6 troops. We will go with the siege leader. Gotta wait 1 day for that claim to actually pop up. Montefrat's the only one that's going to join them, so yeah, we declare right now. We take the siege leader plus the cannon and 5 infantry. And that's it. We attach on mothball. I don't even think that we have to worry about the ships being damaged, but I should try to repair them. Why did you not attach, you idiots? Get back on the boats. Might as well wait for a month of repairs now at that point. No point in fabricating on Genoa anymore. Yes, a point on fabricating on the Mamluks. Yes, a point in fabricating on Morocco. Maybe Syria? I don't know. It just depends. I mean, if I take Damascus from the Mamluks, then we might as well start building a spy network against him. I don't see any reason to not do that right now. So we'll just land these troops here, and then we'll take our ships. And then we're going to 100% blockaded. That's good, but our navy has engaged his navy without the heavies. Okay, that's less than ideal. How about we land the troops? 1, 2, 3, 4. We send the heavies over this way. We retreat from this fight because it doesn't really matter and we don't want to lose any ships. We go to Bizerte. We did lose 1 light ship. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. I mean, Tech 9's coming rolling around. Oh, he's actually trying to land troops on my land. That's funny. Good for you, sir. Go ahead. It'll take you till September 4th. That's just going to make it easier for me to invade your actual capital. That's great. I was actually only counting on being able to siege this and the island. I didn't think I'd be able to land on your capital. But if you send all your troops over here, by all means, sir. Montefrat has way more than you do, and you're sending... What the hell is this? He's sending over 7 troops. Genoa's landing 7 troops, okay? But he only has 3 infantry, and he's got 5 cavalry. So the best case scenario is that he's landing 3 infantry with 4 cavalry. He's sending over insufficient support. This is pathetic. The most pathetic nonsense. And it's actually 2-5. Best case scenario, as I said, was 3-4, but he's sending over 2-5. Horrible, horrible insufficient support. Please, please, Paradox, stop letting them train so many damn things that are wrong. Like, it's just wrong. That is not how you do it. And I'm actually kind of concerned that my heavies might sink. Especially if he keeps on rolling 9s. Why is he considered the attacker and I'm considered the defender? I don't want him to sink my transports, and I think he is. Yeah, let's just... I don't even care. We lost the transport. I'm gonna go repair. Let's put our other leader in charge so we get a little bit more movement speed on the back army. And just go laugh at this guy because he's landed insufficient support. It's just pathetic. As I've said multiple times, it's pathetic. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's zero... I mean, just... God damn it. It makes me so angry to see the AI play so incompetently. Why do you have 3 infantry and 5 cavalry? You're a Western nation. There's zero circumstance in which this makes sense. Zero. None. There is no circumstance. He should have 8 to 10 infantry. Straight up. They're better in combat. They're, like, at the very least, they're on equal footing to cavalry, considering that the fire phase is first. And if you look at the modifiers, just add them up, right? What's 0.55 plus 0.95 divided by 2? Because you got the average phases. Well, let's just do it. 0.55 plus 0.95 is 1.5 divided by 2 phases is 0.75. This guy is 1.2 plus 0 divided by 2 is 0.6. So, in this case, our cavalry are actually worse than our infantry. And it's the same thing for Western nations. They're about equivalent. But infantry go first. The only true good use of cavalry is if you have good cavalry combat modifiers, or your cavalry are cheaper than normal, or you have a incredible shock general, or if, I don't know, maybe there's numerous situations where it does make sense. But the thing is, you're just better off using them for flanking and flanking only, and then using regular infantry for everything else. That's what you should do. The ideal, that's what I'm doing. I mean, look, I've got mostly infantry, 4 cavalry to flank, and then everything else. Like, you don't want to be losing your manpower and then having to reinforce something that costs 2.5 times as much. A cavalry is almost as expensive as a freaking cannon. I mean, each cavalry costs 0.56. They're as expensive as a heavy ship. Also, they still have never fixed this, the fact that the hover tooltip for artillery is actually the hover tooltip for cavalry. Right? 0.22 times 2.5. 0.22 times 2.5 is 0.55. That is the correct 0.56. Okay, so there's a little bit of rounding happening there. But this one should be more. It should be an extra, little bit extra. But it's not, because it's the wrong tooltip. Anyway, it's just, this is ridiculous. Makes me want to cry. This game is now approaching, let's see, it was August of 14, I think, that the game came out, and we're in 16 right now. No, couldn't have been. I started YouTube March of 13, and 5 months later in August, EU4 came out. So EU4 came out in 2013. That means that we're literally approaching its 3rd year anniversary, and we still have nonsense like this, where the AI... How does this happen? We've already won the Siege of Chios. Well, that's good. And of course, he's got insufficient support, so he's got 0.9 tactics. Even if he had a military tech advantage, he'd be suffering a malice here. Honestly, this is the kind of stuff that makes me not want to play this game. A loose piety but gain manpower? I think yes. We don't need the piety. Everything's already converted. I definitely want manpower. And of course he has nowhere to go, so we stack wipe him because he has no insufficient support. It's just the absolute most abysmal AI I think I've ever seen. This specific campaign right now, what's happening right now, is abysmal. Do we want to go pick up Chios? I think we want to just go invade this, actually. How many troops do you have? You have... He's gotten rid of all of his cavalry, obviously, because we just murdered them all. Let's go ahead and take just... Split it in half. Attach. We'll take 6 troops. And we're going to go try to invade Corsica. Actually, if we can, if he has no troops, I'm going to invade his capital. I want to get his capital sieged. And if we do that, he won't be able to retrain. And I'll be able to take all the time in the world to go pick up more men. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up these troops. And we'll ferry them over to here. Hopefully autonomous transportation is not the most stupid thing in the world. It looks like it's going to do something sensible. We're not going to take too much land in course, plus I just want to take this anyway. I feel like it's a good idea. Well, we don't need it yet. We're waiting on... oh no, the Dhimmi are already gone, aren't they? We got rid of the Dhimmi, there's no tech penalty. Yeah, I think we take it. Just take the tech. You can build provinces. You can build something in your provinces. Let's build more marketplaces. Even though we're not doing much with these nodes, it's still, I think, a good idea to get the provincial trade power to start moving. You get more trade power upstream, and it helps pull wealth in the right direction. So I think that getting those first trade posts is definitely worthwhile. We are losing 2 ducats a month, which is not bad at all. All of a sudden, Montferrat has landed a lot of troops there. That is actually very concerning. Very, very concerning. Okay, looks like I shouldn't have done that. Looks like I should have gone for the... Here, just stay there. Land. Attach. Pull. We should have just gone for Corsica. Well, fortunately my cannons aren't over here. He did take a crossing penalty. Or it's just actually a train penalty. He's got a 2-1 general versus our 2-2. So we have a slight shock advantage, but he's flanking the hell out of me right now. And we can't retreat. There is no retreat in this scenario. Unless, do I have any conditional military access? I have no military access to anyone right now, apparently. Let's see will you give me military access? I doubt it. You would, actually. Okay. Can I come back from Morocco quickly? 11 days. And you guys hold out for 11 days, and then maybe I can retreat a few provinces away. Let's go this way. And then see if we can get access through the Pope. We have no morale to actually move. We have to wait for him to say yes. He just did. Okay, just keep running. Move to Umbria behind the river. I don't know that he's going to pursue me. Now that we're gone, in a month we can cancel the military access, and there's a pretty good chance that Genoa has rivaled Florence. Yes, so as long as he doesn't try to move into the province before the 19th, or doesn't arrive by the 19th, I can cancel military access and our army should be safe. Instead, we're just going to invade Corsica. Yeah, I was a little bit excited. I forgot that Montferrat was adjacent to Genoa. So yeah, Montferrat actually has quite a few troops. But we have a ticking war score in the other province. We actually don't even need to siege this. In fact, let's just see. Will you give me Chios? Or Corsica, rather. Corsica's going to cost us... Wow, that's actually 9 development? Really? That's pretty good. He won't give it to me yet. We just have to wait for his enthusiasm to go down. He's on medium. We have one of his forts. We're going to siege this. This army desperately needs to get onto a boat. Damnation! Go to damnation. That's funny. Annex subjects has just expired. Mamlukian separatists, 17k. Great. Let's offer military access to Syria. See if he wants to help me out. I doubt it. We do have naval control. Of course, we got kicked out of the Mamluks yet again. Let's go drop off these troops. Let's go pick up these troops. I don't think we need to keep any troops there. And we're just waiting for him to say yes. Negative 20 reasons right now. And that's for him to give us all of his money, plus the 2 provinces that I want. He's hiding his navy. That's a good sign. Oh no, we've lost sailors. Whatever shall we do without sailors? Sailors are a thing? Or do they matter? Is it even an issue? The answer is no. Sailors are the dumbest addition to this game they've ever made. The absolute dumbest. And I say that, you know, with some degree of love, you know, like it's a love-hate relationship with PDX sometimes because, you know, I just really sometimes question why they add things to the game. They just don't make sense. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. I love this game. I love Paradox. Let's just leave it at that. Just took out another loan, which is horrible. We have 900 ducats in debt now. But we're winning wars, and we're going to win a war against Genoa here. Let's pick up all these troops, go deal with the Mamlukian separatists. But for now, I'm going to take a break. And I will, I hope, see you in the next episode, where we will probably attack Venice, or, depending on rebels and things like that, maybe we can sneak a war against Morocco, who... ooh, by the way, we're less than a year away from the next rating ticker. February of 95, May of 1500, May of 96. So there's a bunch of them here that are July of 95 and February of February of 95. We need to be there. Okay. All right, well, that's going to happen soon. What about these ones? I forget about these ones already again. April of 95. So the air gun's the big one. That's the one where I can make a lot of money, and I desperately need it to pay off some of these loans that we've incurred. But anyway, I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching. See you soon.